So especially since activities are kind of happening in the evening. So I thought about the visibility. One thing I would recommend is that people have the children try the costume on and go outside in the dusk in the evening just to take a look at it, because what looks good, you know, okay during the day or in daylight inside the building may look a little different when you're out on the street. So if you're a little bit concerned at all, there's reflective tape that can be put right on the costumes, or hand the kids a glow stick.
Oh, that's cute.
They love that, and they won't think that's mom being overprotective. They just think that'll be fun. So that way you can spot them in a crowd, and especially when it gets dark. And I'd also, you know, with the little ones, talk to them about the importance. It gives you another reason about staying close and holding hands, which is important. And it's also good to designate a meeting spot just in case. You know, your little group gets separated somehow. Where would you meet if you couldn't find each other? And for the littles, I always recommend put your contact information on a piece of paper and pin it inside the costume. So if something really happens, you know, someone who gets a hold of if a group of children gets separated or mixed together somehow, an adult will be able to help get to you quickly. And you're going to want that if they ever kind of get away from you. So hate to bring up the bad stuff, but if we prepare for it, it won't be bad stuff, and it'll just be all fun for the weekend.
What age do you recommend parents still, you know, going with your kids until? I feel like a lot of kids are like, Mom, Dad, I don't need you when I go trick or treating. You know, is there an age? I don't know that you can actually pick an age, because it depends on your child, right? Are they and where are they? Are they somewhere where they know it really well? Who are they with when they go? I was one that hung on probably a little long, much to my son's chagrin, but I just couldn't bear the thought of not knowing where he was and having something happen where I could have helped. But yeah, I would say, you know, you certainly, when you're, well, you know, it's funny, the question I usually get asked is, when is it time to stop? Trick or stop
treating.
In general.
Stop in general. I would say, you know, because as a person who answers a door also, well, usually I'm working on Halloween at a museum, but you know, when the 12 and 13 and 14-year-olds show up with the pillowcases, it's not quite as fun for the neighbors, right? You know, I don't know. So so I kind of watch that. But if you can pair them up, I think, you know, you might be able to step back if an older neighbor or somebody that you trust is out there with the child. But,
that's a good tip. I'm excited to give out candy this year.
Are you giving out candy?
Yeah, it's like my first year actually.
What'd you buy?
I'm excited. I got all sour stuff first, like Nerds gummy clusters and stuff like that, because that's my favorite. But then I was told that I didn't have enough chocolate, so I had to get some more chocolate.
Yeah, you got to have the right mix.
Yeah,
got to have the mix, and you got to have what you want left over, because a lot of times that happens.
I need to make sure the neighborhood kids like me and they want to come back next year.
Well, it sounds like you're well on your way.
I'm ready. Karen, thank you so much for being here, and happy almost Halloween. We're almost there.
Happy almost Halloween.
Thanks.